What is up, guys? Brady back with another video. This video has nothing to do with enhancement shamans, which is a bit of a change for me. Instead, I'll be going over my plan for TBC launch and my plan to level from 60 to 70 as quickly and efficiently as I can. So firstly, I'll be going into how I prepared my quest log. I have 25 quests in my log, complete and ready to turn in for launch. And then I also have a lot of mats for quests that you can pick up on the way, on the route that I'll be taking, and items that start quests that don't need to be specifically started until you are in front of the mob that you turn it into. So it can save some slots in your log. And I'll be going into my plan for the dungeon cleave that I will be doing from 60 to 70. Well, about 61 to 70. After turning all the quests in that I have prepared, I'll be bar or two into level 61 going into the dark portal. And then from there, we will be following the dungeon cleave guide that we've chosen to follow, which is part of the RestedXP guide. And I'll be going into that a little bit more for you guys towards the end of the video. So I will be starting in Silithus. And I threw the quest log on the right side of the screen for you guys. So you guys can try to take notes and pause at any time you like, because it's going to be going by kind of quickly. I don't want to go through every single quest that I have prepared. I have about 25 completed in my log, and then I have about 5 to 10 outside of my log that I'll be completing because I have the items to complete them in my bags. So on launch, my character will be parked at the cave that you saw at the beginning in Silithus, and then from there, turn the quest in and run up to Cenarian Hold, which is where we are now, turning all these quests in. There's a good chunk of quests here. And you have to keep in mind that a lot of the quests that I will be turning in are quests that maybe some of you guys that are watching have already completed prior to pre-patch. And a lot of the quests I already have completed myself while leveling. So you have to kind of play around that a little bit. For the most part, there still is a lot of quests in almost every zone that we go to that I left out because my quest log was full. So you kind of just pick and choose easy quests. Some quests give more XP than the others.
What can I do for you? Off with you.
And then you make your way over to Winter Spring. So I will have Winter Spring as my home port. And the quests that you see me turning in here are the blacksmithing quest, which is a huge benefit for myself and the rogue Bran, which is part of my dungeon cleave group. So if you're not a blacksmith, you will not be able to turn this quest in.
Stay away from them.
So Silithus and Winter Spring have really good big chunky XP quests to turn in both of the zones. So worst case, you will probably have a lot saved up in these zones. And then from Winter Spring, we will be flying over to Moonglade. And while we enjoy the calm and peaceful flight path, I'll just go through all the quests that I have prepared just for you guys real quick. It's a bit sped up, so feel free to pause and take notes whenever you'd like. So I would recommend doing some of these in either a group or more if needed. All of us were pretty geared towards the end of pre-patch, so the more difficult ones, we just waited till the end and whipped them out when we got some more gear. And then in Moonglade, there's about 2 or 3 quests that you can have complete. There is one that is a chain of 2 to 3 quests that you turn in all in Moonglade, just back to back to back. So I have the beginning of the 3, which you turn into an NPC called Umber, I believe. And then you turn the following 2 right in Moonglade. And then from here, we will be teleporting to major cities. We'll probably start with Orgrimmar. And I do have a Shaman quest, the Dark River Menace, which is specific to Shaman, right? So most of you guys will be able to do this. I'm assuming a lot of you guys are Shamans. But if not, this quest will not be available to you, but it is a chunky quest. So if you are a Shaman that hasn't completed this, I would recommend doing that. It's 14k XP. And then from here, we have all of the stacks of wool, silk, mage weave, and rune cloth saved up and ready to turn in for the cloth turn-ins in every major city, which equates to about 90,000 XP. So we'll teleport from Orgrimmar to Silvermoon to Thunderbluff, and then end in Undercity, which you will then fly to Lightsoap Chapel. After turning in all the cloth at Undercity, turn all the quests in Life's Hope Chapel, and then make your way towards the Bulwark, which I had a few quests saved up here as well. If you think you have completed a lot of the quests at the Bulwark, I would recommend just double checking, because there are a lot of dungeon quests here and quests that you do in EPL and WPL that actually give a lot of XP. And then after you finish up at the Bulwark, we will be teleporting to Stonard, which we will then be running down through the Dark Portal and beginning our journey in the Outlands.
Farewell. What do you require?
My plan to level from 60 to 70 is to follow the RestedXP Horde Dungeon Cleave guide, which is a guide that takes you along the quickest and most efficient route to level through the Outland dungeons as soon as you enter the Dark Portal. RestedXP is a guide add-on made by some of the most knowledgeable questers and speed levelers out there, including Tactics, Tommy Salami, Cargos, and more. It includes a 1 to 60, 60 to 70, and a complete 1 to 70 guide, available to both Alliance and Horde, as well as the Dungeon Cleave guide, which I will be following on launch. If you are interested in any of the RestedXP guides, whether that be the leveling guide or the Dungeon Cleave guide, I will have a link for you guys in the description below. I just do want to preface this with saying that the guides do cost money. However, there is a free 1 to 30 leveling guide if you are interested in just trying it out first and just getting your feet wet. Depending on whether you guys are interested in looking to purchase any of the RestedXP guides, I really did just want to bring it to your attention because of the fact that I actually will be using one of them on TBC launch. The RestedXP guide add-on is incredibly easy to use and honestly probably the sleekest and just the most easy to look at guides that I have ever used. A really cool feature is that it actually includes class-specific quests while on your journey, which as shamans I think we can all say that we wish we had during our totem quests when we were low level. It has instant quest turn-in and quest accept built into it, which makes it just really fluid while questing. If you guys have any questions about RestedXP, Enhancement Shamans, or to be honest, anything else, feel free to leave a comment below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. That will be the end of the video for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the support and all the love you guys have been giving me. I will catch you guys next time.